we have created the GL accounts. Then we need to assign the GL accounts to the account determination. And also we have created the account assignment reference also. Then let's see. Okay, go to the now the transaction code. PRO. Financial supply chain management, then treasury and risk management, then transaction manager, general settings, accounting, then link to other accounts. So before going to this one, I just want to let you know, we need to check that the key date valuation. For key date valuation, whether we have done the, whether we have created and assigned. Okay, so to perform the key date valuation, let's check once again here. I think I have already assigned define update types. This is already there. Then assign update types for the key date valuation. This is also important for us. Here, let me come down here for the securities spot valuation gap analysis. Okay, I have used the standard one here. Index linked bonds to the market PNL amount for the net securities loan market amortization. Not this one, I think 5,000 I have used. Securities valuation. So now securities valuation, you can see setup write off. Okay, security write down. Okay, write down for the cost security. This is the one more step which we need to assign, but this is the standard one. But earlier there were some missings. Okay, so now this we must have to assign. Otherwise, the month end valuation will not perform. Okay, then securities valuation, then foreign currency valuation also. See now this foreign currency valuation also we must need to check before going to, okay, before going to perform the month end revaluation. I mean for our securities purpose also, because if there are any transaction which will be happen in other than local currency, for them we must require a foreign currency revaluation. Okay, so just check these two things, securities valuation and foreign currency valuation. Okay, these two things are we need to check. But since it is a standard one, but for earlier batches, there were some um, assignments were missing here. Okay, but now assignments I have done the assignments here. Okay, so just for your information. Then the position management procedures we have already created. Okay, so the separate position management procedures, and we have assigned that position management procedures to the to our product type. Somewhere just okay. Now this is a one step, okay, which I want to explain. Now come to straightforward. Link to other account components. Come to the define account determination. Give the chart of accounts T001. Enter. Okay, so now before going to assign the account determination to the GL accounts, then we'll do one thing here. Description of GL. Then this is the type of GL, whether it's a balance sheet or then GL number, then assign a account assignment reference number. Then next one I will give here is the account symbol. Account symbol. Then see this one. So just for our better understanding only. Then account assignment reference, what we have created in the system. If you remember, okay, there directly I'll pull from here. Okay, you need to go there. So 1000 I have created. So this is the one what I have created. One all zeros. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right. Then fine. So this is the account assignment reference number. Then what is the first, I mean, the account symbol. Okay, so now here, first let us go to below here. What is the accounting entry? Okay, we'll go by the accounting entry. The first one is accounting entries. Accounting entries. Then investment. Okay, investment in securities or shares. Investment in securities or shares account will be debit. Then to my bank clearing account. Okay, bank account will be credited. Okay, now what is the GL account which we have already created? This is my GL account. Just keeping here. Then okay, if we can do one thing, even GL accounts also we have already created, right? Okay, let's get understand here. Investment account in securities, bank clearing account. Okay, then the account symbol here one. Then I want to bank clearing account. Okay, see now the bank clearing account, since we have already created account symbol one and three. Sorry, here is the three. Then 3 is missing here just for our understanding only, because what are the GL accounts to be required before going to finalize. This is the way how we need to. Okay, so the bank account, how we need to identify the required GL accounts. Okay, I will do one thing, 200 1005 it is there. I'll go for the masking here. Okay, I'll go for the masking to 4 zeros 3 1. I'll give the masking here. Okay, so even in there also we can give the masking also. Okay, now here the same account assignment reference here. Then here, sorry, here, then the account symbol would be a 3 here. Okay. Now we came to know that now first one is for first one investment account, then the bank clearing account. So the next one is that the next one is that then loss on revaluation. In case revaluation, I'll put it here. Investment account. The second one is that revaluation with closing rate. This is for this one, we must have to. Then what is the accounting entry here is the okay loss on revaluation for equity. This account should be debit. Then to investment in shares, investment in equity. Investment in equity. This should get credited here. This should get credited here. Then we have already decided this one. Okay, now for this one, okay, right here in the account symbol. So now the for this one and three we have already decided. Then for this loss on revaluation of equity, then account assignment reference we have already described. Then this is the 4.9 dot, okay, 3.4, the standard one only. What I am taking here is the standard one. Then the next one is a 3. Okay, if you want, we'll check in the system whether if I'm correct or not. Sometimes it may 4.9.3.4. Here you can see write down for the expenses for the security. But now here write down for the expenses foreign currency. Here 4.9.3.4 write down for the expenses as a security. Write up revenue for the foreign currency. Then for here is the realized price loss for the security. Here you can see realized exchange rate loss foreign currency, realized price loss for the security. Okay, so here 4.9.1.2 it is there, but 4.9.3.4 write down for the expenses for the security. This is a realized, okay, but it's not the unrealized. Okay, 4.9.3.4. This is fine. Then what is the next one is that next accounting entry. Then the revaluation will happen. Then what we need to do, we must have to reverse that accounting entry. Reversal reversal next month. Next month reversal. Then the same accounting entry will get reversal. This will get a debit. Then the same, this will get loss and revaluation for credit. The same, vice versa. Here is the one. Here is the. This is the one. Then the next one, sale of shares. Okay, so most are the cases it will be there. Okay, then here, see, only we are buying. Okay, today I am buying. I'm holding that shares is a maybe 1 or 2 months or long term, however you want. It's a depends on your requirement. Even for intraday also, you must have to calculate. But for intraday, this revaluation will not be applicable if it is a intraday trading. Intraday trading in the sense that today I am buying. Today before closing the market, before 3:30 p.m., I am selling that position and exit from the position. So that is the reason the revaluation month end will not be possible. I mean, just for your information. Because if it is until to carry the month on month, month by month, then only you can go for this one. Otherwise, for intraday tradings, it will not be applicable this revaluation. Okay, then just for your information, then because see if the position with us, then we can go for the revaluation. Otherwise, it's a loss or gain. We need to decide on the same day. Then the next one is that sale on shares or equity. It is the sale on equity. Then when I am selling this one, then what will happen? Bank account will be debit. Then to investment on equity, it will get credited. So obviously the bank account will be the 3. Account symbol is the 3. Then this is the 1. Then, but for sale account, we have not created. Okay, investment. Okay, correct. This one only, investment and shares. Then the next one is that. Okay, so last profit on sale. I mean, in case if I am selling, I sold them here. Profit on sale on equity. I'll put it here. Equity. So now the profit. Okay, let us assume I have purchased each share is 100 rupees. Then I'm selling them into 110 rupees. Even it's a more than 100, whatever it may be, then that will be profit for us. Okay, then investment. Okay, for this one, investment on equity, then to profit on sale on shares, profit on sale on equity, profit on sale on equity. Then what would be the accounting entry? Here is the accounting entry one. Then profit on sale on shares. So let me check here. Realized profit gain index, realized price gain for the securities, 9.2.2. This is the one. Okay, 9.2.2. 9 dot, sorry, 4.9.2.2. Then in case if it is a loss on sale on equity, just okay, we need to think other way also. Always it should not be the profit. There might be losses also. Loss on sale on equity. Then in case if it is a loss, then what will happen? In case if it is a loss on sale on, okay, loss on sale on equity. This account will get debited here. Then to investment on equity. Investment on, since the value it is going to decrease. Equity, it should get credited. Then what would be the accounting in this is the loss on sale on shares. Let me check here. Realized price loss 4.9.1.2. 4.9.1.2 here. Then the next one, investment on equity. It's obviously it is a one only. We need to make sure that because before going to okay, do the configuration in the system account determination, we need to make sure that what are the GL accounts to be required. That is the reason only I'm just describing all the things here. Then next one in dividend income. Okay. In case we have holded the shares, okay, during the dividend issue period, then we will receive dividend as a income over here. Okay, so now in order to receive the discount dividend as the income, then what would be my accounting entry? The account will be debit here. Then dividend income. This will get credited here. Then what is the account symbol? Anyhow, for the bank account is a 3. Then the next one is that let's see what is the account symbol here. 4 dot. See now dividend revenue 4.9.1. 1.4 is the dividend revenue for us. 4.1.4 is the account symbol here. Then, okay, up to now, what we have what I have described here, the accounting entries which are relevant for our equity investment. What are the activities which are going on? Okay, apart from this, there are different activities also are there. Corporate action is there, share splitting is there. Okay, about them also we will discuss maybe in the upcoming session. Once let us complete the once the baseline configuration will be completed, we'll run the initial scenarios. Then after that, we'll see that corporate actions, so share splitting. There are other activities also are there. Okay, I will explain you about them also. Okay, but see, these are the minimum okay accounting entries which are going to flow into the equities or shares investment. Okay, now once this will be completed, we will see the bonds. Okay, how we can do the investment in bonds and what are the accounting entries. Okay, will come into picture into the bonds. Okay, even though if the similar way, the similar for equity, what are the accounting entries we have described here? The similar way you can do the configuration and you can replicate the scenarios for mutual funds also. But for mutual funds, okay, you can create a separate product type. Then either you can buy or sell. Okay, the interest will be, I mean, okay, it's a yearly interest, how it will get credited. Okay, either it's a fixed interest or variable interest. You can decide that one. Then you can do the practice in the system. Okay, in case if you will have any queries, so please come back to me so that I'll clarify. Okay, now let's move on to the configuration perspective. Then new entries, accounting symbol, the one. Then what is the valuation class? It's a 001. Then account assignment reference. This is the account assignment reference. Then the GL account for one is the GL account. Investment on shares or investment on equities. So the GL account. Copy the GL account. Then the next account symbol, bank account. Then this is my bank account. Account symbol is it?
I think we may need to remove one plus.
I'll check that one. See that one. Let's directly select that account. I'm sorry, account assignment reference. Where is that bank account? This is the bank account. Okay, what I will do, I will give here the okay, or else I'll give, and then I'll give the at the end digit should be which I want as a 0. Okay, I'll masking, I will do masking like this. Okay, then the first one what we have mapped for this accounting entry, we have mapped the account symbol. Then let's go to the revaluation with the closing rate. Okay, now loss on the revaluation equity. Then what is the account symbol? 4.9.3.4. 3.4. Then the valuation class, account assignment reference. Then what is the GL account for this one? Loss on revaluation. Loss on revaluation. This is the GL account what we have created. Then come to the next one. One is the investment in equity. One we have already mapped. Okay, I mean no need to map and again. Then the reversal, for reversal also, I mean this for this account symbol, we have already mapped the GL account here. Okay, again no need to map here. Since it's a similar one. Then sale on equity, I mean which I want to sell. Then for bank account, we have already mapped the account symbol here. Then investment in equity. These two things also we have already mapped here. Okay, 1 and 3. Then profit on sale on share equities. Okay, then investment on equity. For one, we have already mapped the GL account. Then profit on sale on equity. Now, what is the GL account we have created? Profit on sale on shares. This is a GL account since it's the revenue. We put it as GL. Then account assignment reference, valuation class, return sale on shares. 4.9.2.2. 4.9.2.2. The one. Then loss on sales on equity. Then what is the 4.9.1.2? 4.9.1.2 realized price losses securities. Then account assignment reference. Then what is the GL account we have created for loss on sale equity? Loss on sale shares. Okay, 400, 407. Then profit on revaluation shares we have already created here. Revaluation. Okay, here only the loss we have considered. In case if it is a profit, okay, the profit related also we must have to describe the entry. Then let me describe this one here. Here, revaluation with revaluation loss, I'll put it. Okay, loss with the closing entry. Then revaluation profit. Profit with the closing rate. Then profit on revaluation equity. So now let's see what is the accounting entry. I mean, what is the account symbol? Profit dividend, realized exchange loss, realized again profit on security. Write down for the securities 4.9.3.4. 3.4. Write down for the expenses. Then write up. This is the one 4.9.4.9.44. Then here, sorry, I think it will be reversed. It's not, it's a profit. It will be other way around. If it is a profit on revaluation will be, let's say this one. The valuation class. Assignment reference. What is the accounting entry? What we have created? Profit on loss and revaluation, profit and revaluation. But this will get debited. It should not be the. Then this will be debit. This is the 4.9.4.4. Then this is the one only. Remove this one. Then it obviously it will get reversed here. Made to edit here. This one is the debit 4.9.4. I think it should be up and down. Now it is fine. So the reversal entry, this will be the reversal entry because now it is perfect. Now let's go to the 4.9.1. We have already done the mapping here. Now 4.9.4.4 realized. Then this is the, since it is a bank account related, we have already mapped the configuration here. Okay, so now most of the cases we have done the configuration here. Okay, so now account determination which is ready. Okay, now let's go for the end user activities. Go for the end user activities. As you remember, the end user activities are there: front office, front office, and back office and accounting. The final one is it. Okay. As part of the front office, what users will do, or else the deals will be flow from the interface system. Okay, so the deals will be created. Then the mid office will be done the settlements. Only the front office. Okay. Then once again, I'm just reminding the end user activities has been divided into the in Treasury, front office, back office, then the final one is the accounting. Okay. So in front office, what we will do, most of the cases, front office, we can create the deal, create the deal, create the deals. Then in the back office, what we will do, okay, settle the deal settlement, deal settlement. Then deal settlement in case if there are any changes, adjustment, what they will do. Then the accounting post flows. The flows, the flows will be either it's a accounting entries. I mean, like it's a net present value. Okay, where you can view the net present value as well as accrual deferral perform. Okay, month end revaluation, whatever it may be. So everything will be happened into accounting. That will be performed by the accounts department. Then, okay, so now these are the end user activities. Okay, now the beginning. Now, in order to perform these end user activities, we would require is a first create BP, business partner. The business partner in for securities, okay, we must have to create. There are different roles are there in Treasury. Okay, if you can see here, the different roles where I have mentioned here itself. See now, the business partner roles, these are the 3 business partner roles which are required in securities. Okay. Now, number 1 is a counterparty. See, who is the counterparty? See, the counterparty, the dealer or broker whom, okay, from whom we are purchasing or sell the shares from. Okay, now you can see here, okay, now counterparty, then the depository bank. You can see the instruction where your shares are held or your custodian type. Depository bank, if you have a demat account, then into that demat account, through the demat account, if you want to buy a shares or bonds, whatever it may be, first what you need to do, you need to transfer your I mean, you need to make sure that the demat account should have the sufficient funds. If it is if you are performing that activity, if you want to carry that position. If it is intraday, okay, that is a different scenario. Now you want to hold that shares, you need to transfer the funds from your bank account to custodian bank account. Then they will make sure that they will arrange funds into the funds will be reflected into your demat account. Then you can place the orders. If you do not have sufficient funds in your bank account, simply the system will ignore you, will not allow you to place the order. Then the issuer, who is the issuer? Okay, so the issuer of the shares. Okay, now today I want to buy the shares of Reliance Industries. Then the Reliance Industries is the issuer here. Okay, or else I want to buy the from Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. Okay, now they are the issuers. Mahindra and Mahindra Finance is the issuer in this case. Then for each issuer, we must have to create them as a separate in the system. Okay, from whom we are purchasing, what is the quantity we are purchasing, at what price we have purchased. Okay, everything we need to record in the system. Okay, so now these are the three roles to be required for in securities. But now earlier for money market, what we have seen, money market and forex, we have seen counterparty, only the counterparty. Okay, we have seen, but now the addition two roles are added here. But let's see them. Okay, how we can create the business partner. Let us create the new business partner.
Yeah, Vijay.
Yeah, Ravi, please, Ravi.
So here, if you go to the Excel, the counterparty, say suppose one example, if we take, so say suppose, okay, if I want to buy a shares from, ICICI trading account, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the DP account in ICICI.
Mm-hmm.
So my depository bank is ICICI. The
Mm-hmm.
counterparty will be.
See, dealer or broker. Okay, dealer broker in the sense, and now see, now you have the securities account where you have either you have the some abstract or Zerodha, or you have same, might be the ICICI also is providing the
Oh, okay, the
services,
securities
right?
account. Yeah, okay.
You
Got
should
it.
have separate account, right, Ravi?
Yeah, correct. So ICICI securities account is different. ICICI DP account is different. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. True. So
Exactly.
issuer, when it comes to issuer, is.
Yeah, who is issuing shares? Okay, from, I mean, which one you want to buy? You see, because the peoples will say, if you see Nifty 50 shares are trading. Okay. Then from there are out of Nifty 50, from which equity you want to buy? Either you want to buy HDFC or Reliance Industries, from whom you want to buy the shares. Okay, that you can decide that one. Who is the share issuer?
Okay.
Okay, which share you want to buy? Simple, if I would say,
The share
okay,
stock
which
name, the
equity?
stock name.
Yes, which stock you want to buy?
Yeah. Okay.
Simple thing. Okay, fine. Okay. Still, anyone have any query? Okay, fine. Let's move on to the VP creation. VP. First, let me create as a depository bank. I'll select the internal number range only. Sometimes it will give us some error, so that is the reason. Select any one of the internal number range. Customers FSCM can choose internal number range. Segment Treasury BP. Let me select this one. Title. Okay. Here I'll put it here is the bank. I will State Bank of India. Okay, so now I'm creating the depository bank here. Create country India, then come to the language the EN, then check if there are any errors. Okay, it's error free now. Save this one. Then let me go to the change here. Then let me assign the role is a depository bank here. Special customer counterparty. So TR0 151 is the role is a depository bank. Go to company code data. Company code, not this one. Company code is the which is the company code. Check. See this one. Okay, counterparty, but we must have to create bank, right? We have assigned the role, but we create the like that L FLN supplier in finance cancellation account. Oh, sorry. Let me change first to the company. Create. Then select the gender. It doesn't matter. First of all, we need to assign one more role. Vendor, you cannot create the 0003. Okay, let me create the TR0151. First, let me create TR0151 with the role counterparty role. Because here I can assign the standard instructions, which is the company code. Here, yes, here I can assign the changes have been saved. Why the company code is not appearing? Okay, now it is enabled. Okay, so now all the standard instructions are enabled here, which are relevant for Treasury. Even the counterpart, the role also. Let's see the role also. Let me save this one. Then, yeah, now go to display mode and see what are the roles are assigned to particular. Now depository bank, this role already assigned. Okay, now no need to do any additional things here. Then
Vijay, I think your screen is moving very slow, I think.
Yes, Ravi, it's a bit slow. Even system itself, it is slow. Okay, it's not from my end. Then, okay, fine. So let me create one more BP. Okay, just to note down the BP, what we have created now. This is the depository bank. Depository bank. Depository. Depository bank. What we have created. Now, let me create one more BP. Okay. Here, the BP role, the BP which I am creating for the, okay, from I mean, which stock we are buying. Okay, issuer role. I am creating the BP for issuer role here. Remember. Okay, now let us think about I'm going to buy the will take India only. Tata Power, which I want to buy the equity, which I want to buy the stock as a Tata Power. Okay, so now Tata P, then I'll give the India, then come to the language is the Indian, select, then save this one. Then, so now we have created the business partner. Then the role, what is the role which I have to assign? Okay. Then click on change. Then go to the treasury roles. Issuer, what is the role? Is it TR0150 is the role, issuer role. Okay. So come to the company code. Switch the company code. Enter. Create here. Then we will assign the standard instruction. Okay. So then issuer. We have already given here all the information, then save it. Now the business partner, what we have created is a to the issuer. Issuer here, what we have created. Okay, now let me create the securities account. The number one is a creation of a BP. The second one is that creation of securities account. Okay, now where I want to create the securities account, then the transaction code would be TR underscore TRS underscore SEC underscore ESCC. Now we'll go to the path. Directly you can go, or you can directly come to the accounting, financial supply chain management here, then treasury and risk management, then transaction manager, come to the securities, then come to the master data. Okay. Listed derivatives, then master data, listed, not listed, what is it? Classification of financial instrument. Here, permissions, system, securities, master data,
Sir, you are in
listed
the
derivative. Oh, sorry, I mean derivatives. Oh, sorry, I mean derivatives. Okay, securities, that is master data. Then master data, then for the schedules, securities account, where you can see TRS underscore SEC underscore ESS edit. Okay, click on this one. Then give the company code TRM. Okay, now the securities account number. Okay, securities account number. Okay, where you need to give the I will give here is the securities account where you have the securities account. Okay, either if it is the SBI is the same securities account, I will give here is the abstract I'll give here. Okay, whatever, or else you can whatever you want, you can give it. Okay, it's optional for you, whichever is feasible for you, you can give this one. Then click on the create. Then I have given here. Then don't require to copy. Okay, then create. Then here give the securities account ID here. Okay, for everywhere, whenever you are creating an securities account, okay, you will have one separate identification number. Okay, now I'll give it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everywhere if you can go, the identification number it will be there. Then come to the securities account type. Okay, so now it's asset securities account, or it's a insurance securities account, it's a lending securities account. Okay, I'll give the asset securities account, AKT, number 1. Okay, then what is your depository bank? Okay, we have created, right, the depository bank. This is the bank. Okay, from where we are depositing the amounts. Okay, now this is the business partner what we have created here. Then enter. Clearing account and all does not require here. Payment currency, in which currency the transactions are happening, Indian rupees. Then validity from, okay, validity, it is optional for you. Either you can give or does not give, system will allow you. Okay, then house bank. I'm selecting the bank account. From this bank account, I'm transferring the funds. This is the account ID. Then enter. Then let me save this. Now data is saved. Okay, remember this is the security account what we have created. This is the securities identification part. Then the next one is that creation of okay, securities class. Security class. This is the transaction code is FWZZ. WZZ. Okay. Now then come here. Okay, now it will take time. Just maybe 1 minute. Okay, so now click on the create option. Identification number. This is the identification number is a different account number. Okay, then this is the okay securities identification number will be issued by the SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India in India. Okay, for each and every security will have a separate identification number. Okay, let us see this one. If you want, you can will see that one. Then when live, we'll see, we'll check that one. Tata Power securities identification number. Securities identification number. Security identification, where you can see for each and everything that will be the Tata Power securities identification number. If you check in the Google, now you can see here, you will get the some securities code where you can see here. Okay, everywhere for each and everything it will be differ. Okay, Tata Power, this is the securities security code. This is the securities identification number where you can see here. This will be issued in India. It's a SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. Okay, then this is my product type. what is the type which we have created? Okay, select that product type. ZEQ, what we have created. Sorry, ZSC, securities. Then short name, Tata Power. Tata Power I will give here. Okay, don't select with the reference. In case if you want, if you have already existing account, existing reference already, then you can use that. Then click on the create. Then now you can see here with, okay, now general value, see here general security class, stock in local currencies, stock in euros, which one is applicable? Okay, either it's a government bonds, municipal bonds. If the stock is relevant for your bonds, then you can choose it. Okay, which one is applicable for you? Okay, I'm choosing is a stock in local currency. Number one, I'm choosing this one. Then, okay, then secondary indexes, this is not required at this moment. Then go to the basic data. Select here who is the issuer.
Vijay,
If
in
you
the
remember,
search,
we have already created the
Vijay,
one?
in the search terms, Vijay.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, can you go back to that SAP screen, please?
Yeah, here I am in SAP screen only.
No, go to search term and before the screen.
You want to go here. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, I think first, I think we need to create the. Okay, let me complete this one. The currency issuer. Let's complete this one. Then after that, we'll go back. Okay, now I have given issue price and all. Okay. Issuer, I have already given issuer. Then nominal value. Okay, nominal value.
Vijay, I
Let
don't
me
know,
give here anyone
rather,
else.
for me, the screen is struck. What about you?
Anybody for all the same?
Now it is moving, nominal value you have given 100.
Yes, sir. It's a bit late.
Yeah, here,
Yeah, now see, now I am there in the, see,
yeah,
now I am
general
there in the
security,
search term.
general security classification, can you drill down that, please? So
Yeah,
if
you
I
can
am
see
doing the
here.
business in the stock in, in other country currency, only stock in euro, stock in local currency.
Yes.
Is there any possibility for all the other currencies? Maybe
No. If you want, again, you can see, Ravi, the general security classification. If there is a specific requirement, you can create separate also. I mean, one.
Oh,
See
okay.
now up to around 7, 8, 19 are there. See now stock in foreign currency. You select the 19th one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, Vijay.
Okay.
I thought,
It's a depends. It's a okay. Is applicable for you. You can choose it. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Fine. No problem. See now I have given the minimum value here is that 10 rupee. I mean 100 rupees. Issue currency is the Indian rupees. Then going to the condition tab. Then dividend here because we have given condition, right? Okay. So now the dividend I have given here is the okay the dividend effective from. Okay, so now dividend authorization where you can see, but now here dividend effective from I will give 31st 03 2023. Okay, because the quarter end or year end they are issuing the okay dividend. The amount either you can specify the straightforward the amount, okay, or it's a percentage. See amount if you want you can specify here. The percentage you can see here, the dividend authorization. Okay, dividend if you, I mean the percentage which you can select here. The date, okay, let me select the date here. 01, sorry, 31st/03/2023. The percentage of the dividend, 10%. Let us assume. Okay, I'll remove this one. Okay, if it is amount related, you can specify the amount here. Otherwise, give the percentage here, straightforward. Then go to the exchanges. Then go to the exchanges from which exchange you are purchasing the stock. Either you are purchasing from BSE or NSE.
Yeah.
You can decide that one. NSE, National
Vijay-
Stock
Vijay
Exchange,
sir.
where you are purchasing.
Hello,
Yes.
Vijay sir. Uh,
Yes, tell me.
before declaring the dividend, how can I know the percentage or amount in dividend in condition test?
This you don't know. Okay, you don't know. Once the
Yes.
dividend will be allotted by the issuer, then only you will come to know, because we don't know, right? I just have given the amount, okay, just for our understanding purpose only. The dividend may issue, may not issue the issuers. It's a
Yeah.
depends on the issuer.
They just give the date,
Okay.
but percentage and all, I think they will decide in
Yeah.
the end. But always you can settle that, right?
Yes,
If
yes.
that bill-
See,
yeah.
once the
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
you see, it's a depends on the organization and everything will be interlinked. Based on that, they will issue the either percentage or it's a straightforward some fixed amount also. It's a depends on the okay situation. Now exchanges where I am buying from the NSE in India, National Stock Exchange, where I am buying my equities. Okay, then dividend, okay, effective from, okay, I need to give here. Okay, so here where I am buying here is the, okay, BSC. Okay, it's a listed security. Don't, I mean, select this one is a required. Okay, it's a listed only. It's not non-listed in the sense that is again, it will be a different case. Okay, then INR where it's a listing. Let me select the listing here from the drop down. Okay, regular market. Either it's official trade, then regular market only where I'm buying this one. Then now I'm just saving this one. Okay, now up to now what we have done, we have created the okay securities class here. Okay, we'll continue the session from tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Vijay, I have one question. Yeah, please, close
What?
the recording.